So I had a dream this morning that I was talking to Donald Trump, and there was a bunch of people around, and then these floodwaters came out of nowhere, and Trump and all the people began to drown. I knew there was nothing I could do to help any of them, and that they were going to die. And then I woke up. There was a bunch more before it, but I can't remember it all. That's what stuck with me, though. And I believe in the Bible, when we see floodwaters, like in Noah's time and all that, it represents judgment, the floods coming upon the earth. God uses things like that as symbols in dreams. Now, he promises he won't flood the earth again, so it won't be exactly a flood, but it does represent judgment. And Trump and all the people were the ones drowning. That represents the United States of America, because of him as a leader, and everybody's looking to him instead of looking to Christ. He can't save them. So and America won't repent as a whole. So it's certain judgment. It's unequivocally going to happen. And there's nothing we can do to stop it, because people as a whole are looking towards Trump and not the Lord. And I believe this is just confirmation of the things I've been saying. The Lord's confirming that I'm on the right path, that I'm making these videos and doing the right things, saying the right things, having people prepare spiritually, physically, and with assets like food and water, water filtration, preparing, become a prepper. He who sees trouble from afar and prepares is wise and prudent, but he who sees it and does nothing is a fool or complacent. And complacency equals lukewarmness. Lukewarmness equals spit out of the mouth like hot vomit. The Greek for that, spitting out like vomit, it says hot vomit, like when you burp and that warm hot vomit comes up in your mouth and you're like, I gotta swallow that back down. There ain't nothing else you can do, so you just have to swallow. I know we've all done it, but that's what it is. And the Lord's like, he spits it out. That's the lukewarmness. And lukewarmness is like that vomit that you burp up and you feel like you have to swallow it or spit it out, and the Lord chooses to spit it out. That's the feeling he gets from lukewarmness. So complacency isn't always just spiritual, but it can be physical, putting off getting in shape, putting off getting food, getting water, preparing for the things to come. The Lord will take care of you. Yes, he feeds the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, but also if you don't follow his instruction from people that are actually warning, that he's sent to warn, and pray about it yourself and ask him yourself. Always recommend doing that. Don't take every man's word for it, but pray about it yourself. But it's good to heed a warning like this from somebody, and then to pray accordingly and make moves in your life accordingly. But people that are complacent to do those things, you didn't listen to the instruction of the Lord, so he may not help you any further. But if you obey, that's when you're blessed. That's when he helps. That's when you are taken care of. I believe we're all going to have to endure some things, just as Noah endured the flood on the ship. It was a long time he had to endure on that ark. We will be here and we will see it, and we will have to endure the same way. But we will be safe if we obey the Lord and his word and his voice. So as a leader of a household, I highly suggest, if you are one, either if you're a man of a family, or even if a single mother, or even if you're on your own, whatever, but as the head of household or a leader of a household, or even the wife of the leader of the household, I suggest you talk to your husband and pray together and start doing this. Start getting ready. All the signs are here. There's different things that could happen. Cyber attack, EMP, solar flare. The Lord could do it himself with the solar flare and wipe out everything, just as like the Carrington level event in the 1800s, the late 1800s. Only now we have much more technology to wipe out our whole grid. Our grids aren't hardened. There's so many things. The war, nuclear war, anything could happen. Apophis asteroid is coming. But we are running out of time. The Lord is confirming this. He's sending multiple people to warn you. But people think that it's not going to happen, or they're just like, whatever. And they don't care. People don't care. But I'm telling you, you're going to care. You're going to care. And hopefully you don't care when it's too late, because it's going to be chaos. Human chaos factor is the biggest threat to our world. So prepare yourself, make a plan, get it ready. So, that dream, I believe, was direct and confirmation. Pray about it. Take it to the Lord for yourself. Share, like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. I love you guys. God bless you.